the drawing that came alive. What would you do if a silly little drawing suddenly looked at you and shouted, "Hey, don't leave me bald"? Most people would scream and run away. But for one little boy named Peter Taylor, that strange moment changed his whole life forever. What started as an ordinary school day soon became the funniest, craziest, and most magical adventure he had ever experienced. Peter Taylor was a cheerful little boy who loved soccer, chocolate ice cream, climbing trees, and making funny monkey noises during lunch break. But there were two things in the world he absolutely hated: writing and art. Every time he picked up a pencil, something terrible happened. His houses looked like melting cheese sandwiches. His dogs looked like potatoes with tails, and his people looked like dancing onions. At school, the other children loved drawing colorful pictures. Some painted mountains, some painted superheroes, and some painted beautiful birds. But Pinty always sat in the corner staring at his blank paper like it was a monster ready to eat him. Whenever the art teacher walked near him, he quickly pretended to sharpen his pencil for 10 whole minutes. One afternoon, the teacher announced, "Tomorrow we will hold a big art competition. The best drawing will be hung in the school hallway." The classroom exploded with excitement. Everyone cheered except Pinty. He looked as worried as a cat in a bathtub. That evening, Pinty walked home slowly, kicking tiny stones on the road. "Why does everyone draw so easily?" he complained. "Even my baby cousin can draw a cow better than me. My cows look like broken sofas." Suddenly, while passing an old, tiny shop near the market, something shiny caught his eye. Inside the dusty shop sat a strange old man with giant glasses thicker than bottle bottoms. His white beard looked like a sleeping squirrel. The old man smiled and pointed toward a colorful pencil lying on the counter. "That pencil has been waiting for you," the old man whispered. Pinty blinked. "Waiting for me? It's just a pencil." The old man chuckled. "Nothing is just anything, young man." Before Pinty could ask another question, the old man pushed the pencil into his hand and said, "Take it. But remember, the pencil only helps people who are willing to try." Pinty hurried home, confused but excited. The pencil was unlike anything he had ever seen. Tiny rainbow colors shimmered across it whenever light touched it. Even the eraser smelled like strawberries. After dinner, Pinty sat at his desk. "Well," he sighed, "let's see if this magical pencil can stop my drawings from looking like sick potatoes." He carefully drew a circle. The circle looked terrible. It was crooked, wobbly, and shaped more like an old pancake. Pinty groaned loudly. "Useless! I knew it!" He lifted the pencil, ready to throw it across the room. Suddenly, a squeaky voice shouted, "Hey, don't throw me! I just got born!" Pinty froze. The circle on the paper blinked tiny eyes. You can talk," Pinty whispered. "Of course I can talk," the circle replied. "But honestly, could you at least make me rounder? I look like a squashed tomato." Pinty nearly fell off his chair. The circle rolled around the paper angrily. "And where are my eyes? How am I supposed to see? Draw faster, boy." With shaking hands, Pinty added 2 tiny eyes. "Much better," said the circle happily. "Now I can finally admire how terrible I look." Pinty burst into laughter. It was the first time drawing had ever made him laugh instead of groan. "All right," the circle continued, like a strict teacher. "Step 1. Erase that ugly side. Carefully. That's my cheek you're rubbing." Pinty rubbed gently. "Ow! Not so hard. Are you polishing a shoe?" The drawing complained. Pinty laughed even harder and tried again. For hours, Pinty kept drawing circles. Some were too fat, some looked sleepy, one looked like a frightened watermelon. Every single time, the little drawing made funny comments. Why is my head shaped like a potato? Do I look like a biscuit to you? Congratulations, you've invented the world's first square circle. Pinty laughed so much that tears rolled down his face. Slowly, something surprising happened. His circles started looking better. Then he added hair, then ears, then arms and tiny shoes. The little character danced proudly on the page. "Well done," the drawing shouted. "At least now I don't look like a boiled egg anymore." The next day at school, Pinty nervously entered the classroom carrying his drawing book. During art class, he quietly started sketching the little man again. Within minutes,